Hello everyone.
Hello.
I am player 1.
I am player 2.
And we are ChibiDuet.
And you'll see us in the PixelJunk Monsters 2 with a friend leaderboard, number 1 across all 63 stages.
Yes. And we are currently trying to beat Cocoa Valley Stage 2 Fun. I was a little brazen when I said it wouldn't take so long. I mean, we're still in early stages. It'll be fine, probably. What are you wearing this week?
Oh, what am I wearing? It looks like I've got like some kind of like binoculars built into my mask.
Yeah.
Is that a chip?
Yeah, it does look like a big red blister on your back or something.
I am hungry.
Ugh.
That is delicious.
I don't know. Looks
Okay,
looks infected to me.
What?
Yeah, looks infected to me.
Okay, fair enough.
All right,
Instantly.
Twinkling Snowfields is the 2? Yeah, the one that goes up the hill.
Yeah, so 1 is the snaky one where they don't drop coins. 2 is the hill, and 3 is the one where they're all on fire.
Oh, this second person here is a new name to me. It looks,
that is a new name.
yeah, right. Interesting.
This is the stage. If it's 20 waves, we can build a mana field and take number 1.
Oh, you know how to build that mana field, and I do not.
I knew how to build.
Oh no. We'll figure it out. Okay, May Trial 4.
If I recall, it's like the starts in the upper left corner because there's like these 3 trees that have a relationship with one another.
What should we build first?
Let's not build a mana field. That's just gonna be a huge pain. Because we don't know if it's 20 waves. If it's not 20 waves, what
What are we building first?
So I think anti-air is usually what we build first, because
Okay.
it just depends on what we're up against.
If we build on this big tree, is it going to take out the one below it? No. Okay, so just build a anti-air?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough for me. Oh, we usually reserve that space for a cannon. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
what are we going to do?
what are we going to do? I think we're good.
So the reason you usually build a cannon there is because anything that comes in that's on balloons will fall right in front. There it is. Right in front of the the cannon on the corner. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, alright.
We're kind of perfectionists over here.
It really is quite a good spot for the cannon. Sorry about that. Well, so I will reply in the comments, but someone asked about how the scoring works in the game. So I thought I'd just explain it real quick. So there's like different dimensions to the score, but most of your score is going to be based on how many waves there are. So if you kind of screw up everything, I think you bottom out pretty much at like, hold on, let me figure out how I'm building this for a second. Alright, I think that works for me. Okay, the scoring works like this. So, listen up. If you have 10 waves, the score is like 30,000 base. If you have 15 waves, the score is 40,000 base. And if you have 20 waves, your score is 50,000 base. Now this is how it works from...
Why is that?
I think it depends on how many chibis are alive at the end of every wave. So the idea is to never drop below 20 chibis, or for that one stage, 1. But you die anyway, so it doesn't matter. The idea is to get perfect every single wave, and if you don't, get perfect every single wave, your score drops dramatically. So the first rule is to always get a perfect score throughout the entire stage. Yeah, no chibis die. So get a perfect. The second thing is the number of gems that you have collected and in your inventory at the end of the stage.
Your inventory is really important.
Yes, because you can't spend gems.
If you spend gems.
Yeah, you can spend gems if you need to.
But it's like you've never collected it.
Right. It counts against your score. I mean, it doesn't count against your score. Like, it's not minus. It's like only the gems that you have in your inventory at the end of the stage count towards your score, and they are 100 points per gem. So they are by far one of the biggest things that you can affect in gaining a high score. The third dimension is the number of coins that you have at the end of the stage in your inventory. So the idea is to maximize what's called the wave clear bonus. So in the bottom left corner right now, you can see I got
plus 17 down.
Yeah, 17. That was based 5% of what the coins that you have in your inventory at the end of the stage. I'm being very specific here because if you have coins on the ground and you haven't collected them by the end of the stage, when that wave clear bonus hits, it doesn't count towards your wave clear bonus. So it also doesn't matter like how many coins you've like cumulatively collected. What matters is what's in your inventory right now. So we just spent 100 coins to build an arrow, and it is now we're only going to collect 5% on 449 coins. Which is less, but of course we'll collect more because these guys are going to be dropping coins.
But not if you don't. If they drop all the coins, you don't collect them.
Oh, and if I don't collect them, yes, I'm not gonna, but I'm collecting them right now. So
we will now get bonus on at least 519.
Right.
So one of the reasons why.
Oh, and now you see that they have both fallen by now, and they are susceptible to that cannon, which is very well placed. So that's why we did that.
These guys are kills.
Okay, great. So this arrow is probably going to kill its way up to 5.
Almost. Do we need it at 5 or can we leave it where it is?
I don't know.
Take itself up. Yeah, let it take itself up.
What are we building next?
Oh, I don't know. So sometimes this stage has fire, has ice people. So sometimes, since the leaderboard's broken, it's sometimes helpful to just build.
I'm just gonna see what's going on here.
Oh,
that seems like a
I think the
perfectly reasonable open. So in order to, so you can see, if you just look at the board for a second, you can see there's a bunch of trees, right? And the idea is that you're building on the trees, okay? So, so the trees are clumped together, like physically. And if you build on one, you might actually remove multiple trees because they're close together. Maybe you've noticed this. So if I look at this tree again, right, go to build on it, you can see that this tree and the tree above it are highlighted. So if I were to build on that, I would remove both of those trees. So the idea is you can actually maximize building on you can maximize the number of towers that you can build in a small space if you serially build and dismantle towers in a certain sequence that isolate the tree that you actually want to build on without ultimately removing the trees that would have otherwise it would have otherwise removed. If that makes any heckin' sense.
So if you see our winning plays, the winning play solo on YouTube, you'll see that all of these trees become either arrows or cannons, except for one, which becomes a mana.
So yeah, okay, so for instance, we wanted to build on this tree on the top left where we're currently standing only, so I built a tree below it first that took out the tree that was next to this tower, that currently is still next to this tower, and then dismantled the other arrow and uncovered that tower, or that tree again. Oof, that is a long-winded explanation, but check out this, okay? Took out those two, right? Now this one I can build on without taking any of the other ones out, right? And then I just dismantled this one, okay? And now I've got this tree on the left back.
Yeah, and if you build the next one over first.
Right. The next one over. It's kind of like you're progressively moving it out. Like if you imagine like one of those like physical riddles where you have to like use a middle thing to move like a cup of water or whatever. There we go. So now we've built on those three right there without actually losing any of the other trees.
Yep, and we just keep on going, going.
As you can see, it's perfect. Like we've lost not a single thing.
Now, if we were building a mana field, we wouldn't want to actually be working on these towers because we'd want the mana to build up these towers.
Yes. So
but we're just demonstrating.
Yeah, we're not gonna build a mana field. That's we don't think there's any need for that.
I mean, do you think there's 20 waves?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Because there usually is not.
Yeah, fair enough. That's usually not. We've got a bunch of 10-wave stages.
Though it is Twinkling Snowfields, so aren't those a little longer? Maybe just stage 3 is longer as it goes.
I think if we were to ever go back and redo the with a friend play,
Yeah.
we would do it with a mana field.
Probably.
So I don't think that there is a mana field in the top score now. Because we didn't do tower stuffing back then. So just to revisit scoring, 3 dimensions, the number of coins you have, the number of gems you have, and the number of chibis you have at the end of the stage determines your score. Now, if you buy a tower, every time you buy a tower, you're going to reduce your wave clear bonus. And so don't do that. Buy as few towers as you can. Spend as few gems as you can. And delay buying a tower. Now, at one point, I think when we were doing, at some point we were on a stage that was, I think it was Cocoa Valley Stage 3 Mayhem. I took out a spreadsheet to figure out, like, how much does an arrow, in a 20 wave, in a 15 wave stage, how much does an arrow bought in wave 1 actually cost? Because, you know, you're losing interest as well as...
That's how deep on this game we've gone,
yeah.
guys. There's been spreadsheets involved. In fact, the calculation I gave for how to calculate the score is just rough because we've actually never been able to backward reverse engineer it. There's something going on there, like a logarithm or something. Some kind of scoring going on there, but it's roughly what I said it is, so it doesn't really matter. It depends on those things. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, it's
Oh,
just,
the amount of interest. Oh wow, interest that you lose.
yeah. So every time you buy a tower, it costs you interest. So so you're not. That's a wave clear bonus. So if you just bought one arrow, then you're losing 5 points in the wave clear bonus because you're not collecting that interest on the 100 points that you spent. And so we need to build something.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Alright, so I build this one to isolate this one so I can build on that one, right? Okay. It's like a put your left foot in, take your left foot out. Level of complexity, I don't know. It's really about just progressively building on the towers that are adjacent to the one you want to build on, basically.
yeah, this field has I can't recall exactly how. There's like a couple of just like the starter tree that you started with. There's another starter tree in there to build another clump. And so you can really get almost every tree in this field with a tower.
Oh, so I will say one thing about this technique. It does require that you build and dismantle a tower progressively. So every time you do that, you lose 30 coins because it costs 100 coins to build an arrow, and you receive back 70 when you dismantle it. So you do permanently lose 30 coins every time that you do this little technique. But after all, it is the weekly stage, and the leaderboard is fully broken, so it does not really matter. Just a little heads up if you're trying to be competitive. It does cost money to maximize the number of towers you can build in a space. You could argue that, oh, we need to build something desperately. We're just doing it.
This is what we've been fascinated by for years, which is how this thing gets scored.
Oh, there it is, 15 waves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we wouldn't have been able to build out the entire thing. But in a 15 wave stage, building an arrow in wave 1 costs 200 coins. It costs double what the actual cost is. But the initial cost is because you lose another 100 points in wave clear bonus. So.
Oh, is that where you were trying to get away with not building any? Oh, we lost a gem.
Okay.
You just, if you see that, guys, the gem just disappeared, and then the gem indicator appeared at the bottom of the screen. That means the gem glitched. Unfortunately, it's.
Our theory is that it falls through the board.
Yeah.
And then drops to infinity. And
Right.
That's what's triggering that arrow.
Yeah, so yeah, you're seeing it at the bottom because it's literally at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, technically below.
Like,
the
yeah,
viewport.
off of the screen, right? It's like fallen off of the screen. That's our little hypothesis.
But it makes sense if you have a 20 wave stage. I mean, if you just do the I can't do compound interest off the top of my head. But if you just do, I think we should unbuild some stuff and start building from base.
Okay.
Because this is where the boss is almost here.
Yep.
I can't do compound interest in my head, but so I just assume it's 5 points per wave for every arrow, plus it's 7 points per wave for every anti-air, 6 points per wave for every cannon. That's the simple math, and so that's how I'm thinking of it.
Oh, I really don't think of it that way. I think it is, I guess, additive. I guess, like glass half full kind of person.
Oh, wait, I don't think I'm being negative. I'm just talking about the cost of having the towers up. Like, the towers don't cost nothing. Every tower that we have up has a cost of the wave clear bonus.
Sure, yeah. It does, yes. So, it really matters when you're building, like, specials because those cost a lot. Specials meaning, like, the Tesla, the fire, the lightning, the, oh, what's it called? The laser.
Mortar. Why never build one of those?
Oh my goodness. One of them just got it right in the face right as it came out. Just got like shot like that guy on The Last of Us. Spoilers.
That's a really good show. It's a great game.
Oh yeah, the game is fantastic. I would recommend the game to anyone, especially if you like, well, I'm like, if you love PixelJunk monsters too. I love it. I just love video games. If you just love video games, you're gonna love The Last of Us, and you're gonna love The Last of Us 2. I would play the first one first. It's as simple as that. The first one is very good, and the second one is a direct sequel to the first. They also remastered the first one, so, and I think it's on the modern consoles, so really you have no excuse. Oh, you got it! Could have helped, maybe. Alright. Oh, we did it! So, although we got a pretty good score, I think it doesn't matter because we got 15 waves, and we're only gonna have 40,000. Yeah, 44,000.
Yeah, so it's impossible to actually beat
yeah.
one score this week.
So we can't.
If assuming the leaderboard isn't fully broken.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
Yeah, but I mean, we wouldn't be able to get up to 55,000 without 20 waves.
Yeah, it's just
in part because we need the coins of the last 5 waves to drop, and we need the wave clear bonuses of the last 5 waves to get to that score.
Yeah, and it's just, I think it just moves up an extra, because of, you also get, like, let's say you get 1,000 points base for every chibi that's alive at the end of the wave, times every wave.
Yeah.
So you're always getting more points base if you have all of your chibis alive, always.
That's right. So you're always going to have a higher base with 20 waves.
Right.
So, 1 week there'll hopefully be a 20 wave week where we can test to see if we can get to the top of the leaderboard. But not this week. We're here every week, and Player One, I want to before we sign off, are there any final thoughts, chibi, non-chibi related, that you want to share?
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted to say, if you're playing solo, I would just build all of those arrows for sure. I would build them probably sooner than I built them, which was only when we ran out of dancing time on one arrow. You're not going to have as much dancing time, so you might as well build more arrows just to make sure you can stay alive.
Oh yeah, so if you in the YouTube play, you'll see that what we're doing is we're dancing on towers by the base and building towers in the mana field, and just waiting for the mana to be available, and then letting the mana power them up.
Yeah, or you can do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, to take on PixelJunk Monsters 2 weekly stage and answer any questions you have about PixelJunk Monsters 2 and
or The Last of Us. Quite frankly, if you're stuck on that, we'll boot it up and see what we can do. We beat the game.
Yeah, and by the way, we're also I at least am taking suggestions on Civilization 7. I'm getting my ass kicked left and right.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, it's a tough game.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday.
All right,
Bye.
bye.